Hey y'all, so I'm coming at y'all today in a very weird angle. And the reason why, which is hardly ever for me, I'm feeling a little self-conscious. I got my hair done, I don't like it. And I feel like when I show y'all my full face, I look round and and my hair's too high. I'm just not happy. I'm just not happy. This is the nature of my life. I feel bad every time I come home after I finish getting my hair done for my husband because he knows I'm going to be unhappy, and that's just how I am. But more importantly than me being unhappy with my hair, I am a woman of my word. And what I told you guys on Monday when I went live in my car when I was going to go buy this hair was that I was going to be back this week, Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern, for my live Q&A. So if you are new to my page, my name is Alison. I am a certified dating or relationship coach, and I primarily work with singles to help them find the love and commitment that they deserve. I go live about 3 times a week. Sometimes I have guests, sometimes I'm by myself, but every Wednesday I do this live Q&A. So thank you for Call Me Gabby for joining. Let's Rap Mo Life. Thank you for joining. One Brooklyn Butterfly, welcome. Mind, Body, Soul 83, thank you. Sweet Lib, thank you for joining. Palona, thank you. So I don't like it, and so I don't even want to show y'all why, because the angle that I'm at is better than what it looks like in reality. But this is the nature of Black women in our hair. Never happy. Anywho, like I said, I am a woman of my word, and even though I did not want to come on live today, because I don't like how I look, I said I was going to come on, so I'm going to come on, and that's just the nature of the game. I'm going to jump right into this Q&A because I have been honored by an interview. I'm going to be interviewed, a long interview, today from 1 to 5 p.m. for a documentary, and I don't like my hair, but whatever. And so let's just jump right in so that I can assist all of you guys with whatever questions or concerns you have in regards to dating and relationship. Welcome, Capable and Unbreakable. I like that name. That's strong. Welcome, Power Moves. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hey, thank you for joining. And go ahead and share. So if you find value in my page, if you've been here before and you find value in my page, go ahead and share it. If you are new and you haven't gotten value yet, you about to get it right now. So I'm about to tell you in a couple minutes, you're going to share and everybody's going to be happy. All right. So again, if you know me, you know, every week on Wednesdays, I go ahead and I put, oh Lord, I'm going to have to go back. I put this story in the reflection's terrible, in my timeline, in my story, right? And it's an opportunity for folks to ask questions. And then I come on here and I answer those questions live. If the question cannot fit in the box, that means I need a lot of context, which means you need to book a call with me. This is what I do professionally, guys. So I really need you to respect that. But I am more than willing to come on once a week and do this live stream with you guys, answering questions that you may have that fits in the box. Anything more than that means that you need to book a call, invest in yourself, and stop it, okay? Get Fit with Tiff, thank you for joining. Yeah, Bree, I'm not happy. Maybe I'll take a picture and DM it to you because this angle is what makes it look decent. If I had it full on, my face looks like an egg and my hair looks like whatever you like. It's a little bit too dramatic for me. Latrice, thank you for joining. Alex, thank you for joining. Kimmy So Brooklyn, thank you for joining. Okay, guys, so we're going to jump in. Hey, Hershey Court, thank you. All right, so the first question I received, or the first one that's on the list is actually the last question I received, is how do you ask a potential new partner if they are marriage-minded, and if not, how to end it? I'm a big fan of half up, half down. I do it all the time, but I went to somebody else and I'm thinking, should I say this out loud? They're Jamaican and they made me look like a dance hall queen. Like the ponytail is this high. I'm not exaggerating. It's like 5 inches high. And it's ridiculous, which is why I'm coming at y'all at this ridiculous angle to make me feel a little bit better about what I look like. Question again. How do you ask a potential new partner if they are marriage-minded? And if not, how to end it? This is an excellent question, and I want to hear you guys' feedback. So this is not one-sided, y'all. I read the question, I give my feedback, but I want to know what you think as well. The more opinions, the better, because it gives the person some more insight that this is not just crazy Alison talking. This is the masses. So last time, How do you ask a potential new partner if they are marriage-minded? And if not, how to end it? Okay, so this is my recommendation. This has always been my recommendation, okay? There is nothing wrong with you asking someone in the absolute beginning of your romantic conversation, if they believe in the institution of marriage. There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't say, will you marry me? And I don't even know you. What I said was, do you believe in the institution of marriage? What are your thoughts about the sanctity of marriage? Do you think it's sanctified, right? Were your parents married? Are they still married? Have you ever asked anybody for their hand in marriage? That's a specific question I might ask for like date number 3. But I would literally ask as soon as we're having any kind of romantic conversation. So let's talk about what a romantic conversation is. When I mean that, I don't mean that they're being flirtatious. What I mean is it is clear that we are having this conversation because I like you in a romantic way and you like me in a romantic way. Does that make sense? So if you are having conversations with someone who is not your friend, that you are not seeking friendship from and they're not seeking friendship from you, I like you, you like me, and that's why we're talking, to get to know each other, to potentially be together, to potentially whatever, there is nothing wrong with asking from the get-go. And when I say get-go, I mean get-go. Like, we exchange numbers. We are on the phone. I'm telling you about my favorite color. I'm telling you about my childhood. And I'm going to ask, what are your thoughts on marriage overall? And I might even throw in a little joke, right? This is what I always tell my clients. I would say something like, what are your thoughts on marriage? Not even take a pause, right? What are your thoughts on marriage? I ain't asking you to get married now. I'm just saying I would like to know what your thoughts are. That way, it's made very clear that, sir or ma'am, I'm not asking you. I don't know you. I like you. You cute. I'm getting to know you, right? So I'm not asking you directly. I just want to know where your mind is. And if that person tells you some of the following things, that means that they're full of ish, right? Well, let me take a step back. If they tell you no, that then they don't believe in it, and that's fine, and that's their right. And so you need to decide whether or not that's a non-negotiable for you. You need to decide if that's a deal breaker for you, right? But if they tell you something else that's not a direct yes or a direct no, aka they're BSing you, then this is how you can tell. If they tell you, oh, I never really thought about marriage before. What? I would get closer. Like, you know, I like to do my close-ups, but I don't like my hair. What? You 35 years old, you 37 years old, you 40 years old, you 42 years old, you 47 years old, you 52 years old, and you haven't thought of marriage. Don't BS me. If you're not, and now I wouldn't say all this, I'm speaking to you guys frankly because y'all my friends in my head, right? So you're telling me that you are older than 26 and you've never thought of marriage, you're BSing me because you don't want to say the truth of the matter, which is you probably don't want to. But you know that that's a turn on for a lot of women, right? So that's one issue right there. If they tell you that they are unsure, that means no. It has to be an emphatic yes. Only emphatic yeses mean yes. You know, when you asked your mom if you could go to the party next Friday and she said, we'll see, that meant no. Even sometimes when she said yes, it meant no. But you get my point. Like, I need emphatic yeses. If it's not an emphatic yes, then that person is not interested. So to answer the other part of the question, and while I scroll and unlock my iPad so I could even see the other part of the question, let me go back and scroll here. I saw some comments. Ask from the gate. Yes, Lily, we're asking from the gate. As soon as I realize that this conversation is more than just networking, this conversation is more than just friends, right? And we're really getting to know each other in a way that seems like it's potentially a romantic match, I'm going to ask you your stance. I'm asking you about children. I'm asking you, do you have any children? That's a lifestyle question. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you have children? If so, do you desire more? Because if I'm dating you and I know that I want children, I need to know if I'm even investing my time in an intelligent way. If I know I don't want children, I'm going to ask you, oh, you have a son. Oh, that's really cool. Do you want more children? If he says yes, party done. Like, I know what I want. Whatever you want is. I'm just giving examples, right? If you know that you don't want to be a stepmommy or a stepdaddy, that is your right. Don't let anyone shame you or make you feel as though, if you don't want somebody with kids, then good luck to you. There are plenty of people who do not have children. So if you don't want it, that's A-okay. Now, logic and reason says, obviously, as we get older, the likelihood of the people that you meet will have children. That's statistical fact. You meet a 1-year-old, they're not going to have any kids. A 10-year-old is not going to have any kids. A 13-year-old, it might be like, 1%. A 16-year-old might be like 7%. A 20-year-old, right? Like, that's just the nature of the game. As you get older and you physically mature, the likelihood of people having children is going to increase. But whatever you decide, those kind of non-negotiable things, those are questions that you need to ask from the get-go, and there's nothing wrong with it. You can make it light. You can make it funny. I would not, go for the jugular. I probably wouldn't text it because text is hard to read. But when we're on the phone or on FaceTime or on that first date, absolutely. If marriage or not getting married, right? Because we don't want to be presumptuous. If either one of those things are a non-negotiable for you, you better find out expeditiously whether or not this person wants those things. Somebody's breaking the rules and asking a question in the chat, and I'm going to break the rules for you one time. Remember, if you have questions, you have to ask it in the story the day before. If it doesn't fit in the box, that means you need to book a call, because that means that I need to listen to a whole story, and we all working here to get paid. Okay. So the question is, how do you feel about marriage? And if they don't, then I'd say we're not compatible. Oh, all right. It's not a question. Look at me. Awkward. Yeah, we're not compatible, and that's okay. Like, I literally, if a gentleman were to tell me, if I was on a date and a gentleman were to tell me that he does not want to have children and he doesn't want to get married, and those are my goals and my desires in life, and that's how I envision my future, then at the end of that date, I'm going to send him a message and I'm going to say, James, it was a pleasure. Unfortunately, I don't think that we're compatible and we're looking for the same things, but I really do wish you the best moving forward. I'm not going to ghost them. They didn't do anything to me, but I'm going to send them a message and let them know I'm not wasting my time or your time. Please. Why? Yes. Serenity says that it should definitely be brought up from the beginning, especially if it's a non-negotiable for you. Girl, you sound like me. You've been listening to me. You've been listening. I'm so glad. Absolutely. Yep. I've been saying BK butterfly. It's black butterfly. Girl, why you never corrected me? It's the Brooklyn in me. Everything's about Brooklyn. Yes, first combo, not via text. I would not recommend via text because, again, I'm not crazy about text messages, period. Unless it's, ironically, even though texts are not professional, unless it's professional and I want to document something, I'm not crazy about texting. I'm not going to text you. I'm not going to be your pen pal for life. We need to get on the phone. I need to see your face. I need to make sure you look like the way that you present online and your hairline is not to your neck, right? So I wouldn't ask via text, but, Malika says, I had a dream last night about this guy I used to like, and we got married in the dream, but it was evident he didn't want to marry. See, I'm not an analyst, but, and these things never really mean what they present as they present, but that's an interesting dream, girlfriend. Okay. All right, lovely people. Oh, look, everybody's joining. Thank you. Let's continue. I think that's how you say continue in Spanish. Spanish speaking people, do not be mad. My Spanish teacher used to say, continuamos, por favor. Senorita Paul from 308 in Bed-Stuy. Shout outs to you. Okay, so next question. How do you get over a person you have children, I assume, with, after decades with them, but they hurt you with words? How do you get over a person you have children with after decades with them, but they hurt you with words? Okay, so this would be my recommendation, right? My recommendation is you go ahead and click the link in my bio. You are going to scroll down to the free resources section, and you are going to click on download ebook, move on, sis. I give you 5 strategic steps to take that will help you to move on from your former relationships. Now, it is a lot more complicated when you're moving on from someone who you have children with because fortunately or unfortunately for you, fortunately for the children, if that mom or dad is active in their life, you're going to have to see them at minimum for 18 years and then at like college graduation, baby showers, weddings, blah, 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 right? So it absolutely is difficult and more difficult to do. And anybody says otherwise, even me, the tough cookie, if anybody says otherwise, they're lying. However, it is possible. And let me tell you why it's possible. Now I'm going to get on my soapbox. If someone else can do it, you can do it. If you know anyone who has achieved something that you want to achieve, then you can achieve it. What's the difference between you and them? What's the difference? I'm going to tell y'all a story. I probably already told this story. I apologize, right? I was 20 or 21 when I got my driver's license. I can't remember. I think 20. Maybe 20. Anywho, and my mom lives off of Linden Boulevard in Brooklyn, New York. It is, I don't even know how many lanes, like 7 lanes. It's big, right? It's wide. Big trucks always driving up and down Linden. And I used to look out the window, right? Just because you're looking out the window casually. But I always had this fear to drive. And I'm looking at these trucks, I'm looking at these cars, and then one day it snapped in my mind. This idea just came to me magically. And it had curse words. I'm not going to say the curse words on here. But it said in my mind, I said, if these can figure out how to drive, whoever these are, right? If these simple human beings can figure out how to drive, why can't I figure it out? I'm watching hundreds of cars go back and forth and park and U-turn and 18-wheeler trucks. If all of them people, and I don't know them from Adam, some of them may be doctors and lawyers, some of them may be anybody, right? Like, I'm sure some of them were like 18, some of them are 75. Like, if them people could figure it out, why can't I figure it out? That's the thought that came into my mind. And that thought has stuck with me for the rest of my life. And I need you, any of you who are doubting your capability or your ability to do anything that you need to do in this life, whatever it may look like, if you are having any doubts, adopt what I'm saying and plant it in your brain and let it grow. If they, whoever they may be, have the capability to do, and you have a sound body and a sound mind, then why can't you do? I'm a logical and reasonable person. Logic says, right? Thank God I'm not disabled. I have my arms, I have my legs, I have my brain. So if they figured it out and they know how to drive, they're not getting in accidents, they're not dying, they're not killing anybody, so then why can't I? I truly believe that if there is anything that I wanted out of this life, I could get it. I truly believe it. I'm blessed because there are some circumstances outside of me, right? Like my environment, the fact that I live in the United States of America gives us opportunities that other people blatantly do not have. The fact that I was raised by parents who loved me in their mean West Indian way, right? Who valued education, who instilled those things in me. So there's a lot of like external factors that led me to be me. But that doesn't mean that there aren't people who are performing, whatever performing might look like for you, and have worse circumstances than you, and they figured it out. So why the hell you can't figure it out? I say all that to say, to sis who asked about, I'm going through a breakup with my child's father, how do I do it? If you know any human being who's been able to get over their child's father and that breakup, if they have the capability, you have the capability. But I want you to go ahead and click the link in my bio, scroll all the way down to free resources, download the ebook, Move On Sis. It's absolutely free for the free 99. And as one of my favorite coaches says, if the free 99 is popping, then you already know that the paid 99 is amazing. After you've done the free need help, then what I need you to do is invest in yourself and invest in somebody. It does not have to be aligned with Alison. It can be any coach that you like, prefer. Maybe you want a man. Maybe you want someone who's a little bit more coddly. I'm not really the coddly type. I don't know if y'all gathered that. It can be a therapist, because if depending on your job, it might be free to get a couple of sessions in with your insurance. Invest in yourself. Invest the time or invest the money, whoever aligns with what you're looking for and the kind of love that you need. Some people love tough love and I'm a perfect match. Some people need to be coddled and I'm an inappropriate match. I don't care, but invest in you and stop making excuses, okay? Thank you, Lily, for the badge. And she said, I needed this today. Why, thank you. And, gosh, I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to call you Kia because that's the second half. Kia said that the Move On Sis ebook helped her, and it was free. So what you doing? What you waiting on? Come on, stop playing. Stop playing with me, all right? Next question. Oh, I like this one. I like when I get questions from guys. This question is, do women recognize great chemistry is not a sign of thirst? Do women recognize that great chemistry is not a sign of thirst? Okay, so I'm trying to choose my words wisely. I think the problem that arises with this question is that great chemistry means that it is, it's coming on from both sides, right? So do women recognize that great chemistry is not a sign of thirst? If she perceives you as being thirsty, then you don't have great chemistry. If she perceives your behavior as thirsty, then you don't have great chemistry. Chemistry has to come from both sides. So it has to be, I'm not, like, the word is escaping me. Maybe you guys can help me in the comments. But if you're saying we have great chemistry, then both of us like each other. So nothing that you do is going to be thirsty. Everything that you're going to do is going to reciprocate the same effort that I'm putting into you. So I'm not going to perceive that as thirsty. So if any woman is perceiving your behavior as thirsty, then it must mean that mutual. It must mean that the chemistry is not great. It's one-sided. It's not mutual. Okay? Let's see what other people say. Tiff says it depends how it was delivered. Tech Exclusive says she doesn't think it's thirst if she likes you. Right, so it's not great chemistry. You think it's chemistry. My phone is so hot, and I don't know why. It's not even hot in here. Ooh, this is not good for us. I'm going to have to make this fast. Okay, Black Butterfly says, yes, if it's mutual and not forced or too clingy. Yeah, but great chemistry gives the impression that both parties are participants. Clearly, if she's reading it as thirst, she's not a participant. Yes, Joseph says it can't be forced. Bree says, I don't even use thirsty in my vocabulary. I think it's an immature to think that every man who gives a compliment is thirsty. I agree. If it's forced, it's not mutual. Yes. Serenity says she doesn't feel the same if she considers it thirsty. It has to be mutual. Right. So if you feel like you have great chemistry and she's giving you any impression that that she sees you as thirsty, that means you don't have great chemistry. That means you got chemistry is one-sided and she's not interested. At least not in the same level that you are. So keep it moving. Okay. Oh, thank you. Someone says, I love how deliberately you speak. I don't want to get this wrong. So I'm just call you hey. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I try. All right, guys, we have 3 more questions. I have 2 in the bubble. I'm going to try to get in with the ones that are in the bubble, but I cannot promise. As usual, my name is Alison. I'm a certified dating and relationship coach. I have a bachelor's degree in education. I have a master's degree in counseling. I have a master's degree extension in mental health counseling. And I am a certified dating and relationship coach. I primarily work with singles to help them find the partner they deserve. Not exclusively, but primarily work with singles to help them find the love and commitment that they deserve. The way that I do that is through my master classes that I have every other month, as well as individual sessions, as well as a full-fledged, thoughtful, and effective coaching program. So if you have any questions or thoughts about the effect, or is it efficiency or efficacy? I always like the word efficacy. It sounds like super official. The efficacy of my coaching program, I want you to go ahead when we're done to go to my profile, click on testimonials, and you can sift through the screenshots, the videos of folks who worked with me and who have found success. I also have a couple of live streams as well. Unfortunately for me as a business owner, but fortunately for them as clients, everything that we do is confidential. And so I'm not in a position to at people, so you could ask them yourselves like you can in other services. But if you've been with me for long enough, if you check out my content, I think you'll gather that I am an honest and upfront person. And so I ain't got no reason to lie. Okay. Next question. That was the same one. A man I was seeing said he needs time to heal, but asked me not to write him off. Thank you, Jappaback, for purchasing a badge. A man I was seeing said he needs time to heal, but asked me not to write him off. Let me tell y'all something. What you're not going to do is waste my time. Okay? If you need time to heal, you go heal. As you should. Because you don't want to be in a relationship showing up as not the best version of you. However, what you're not going to do is waste my time. Now, after you've gone through your healing process, whatever they might look like for you, therapy, coaching, a trek through the Himalayas like Martin did, whatever, guess what? If I'm still available and you feel like you're prepared for a relationship, sure. But what you're not going to do is string me along. What you're not going to do is waste my time. I'm writing you off like a tax write-off. I'm writing you off like I'm signing a big check. Right. That's what I'm doing all day long. Goodbye, sir. Heal. Work on you. What happens when an athlete pulls their ACL in a football game? They go and they heal. They ain't going to say, well, actually, can you put the season on hold for me? Because, after I heal, that I could come back and play. No. You get off the field. They wheel your ass off. You go get the medical attention you deserve. You get the surgery. You get whatever you need. And the game keeps going. The team keeps going. My roster's going to keep going. Man, listen. The audacity of anyone to tell you that they are not prepared to commit to you. However, they do ask that you hold out for them. Absolutely not. No way. That's like a job saying, I'm not in a position to hire you full time. I'm not in a position to pay you your salary, but I'd like for you to show up to work every day and don't go on any other interviews and don't take any other jobs. Go without, because I don't have what you need, but it's enough for me. Man, if you don't kiss my little brown round behind, please. Okay. Miss Cindy says, I'm almost 35 years old and in the middle of a divorce, but want to start dating, but feeling stuck because I'm still trying to finalize this divorce. What to do because I'm getting older. All right, so 2 things, Cindy. 1, if you have a question, you're going to next week and moving forward, put it in my stories because I hardly read the ones in the comments. It's too much for me to manage, and it's just a lot more organized when I have my trusty iPad. Number 2, I got questions that a session would require, but very briefly, I need to know how long this divorce is going to take. I can tell you, generally speaking, I am a fan of couples being full-fledged divorcees before moving on to the dating scene. That is what I'm a fan of. Now, there are always, extenuating circumstances. The person is like MIA. It's been years and they won't sign. Like, you're not going to just throw your whole love life away because the other person's being outrageous. But if it's just a matter of getting through the courts and COVID slowed things down, I'm really a proponent of being fully divorced in most cases. And the reason is because honestly, it's very difficult for anyone else to take you seriously if you're still legally married. And there are plenty of people, especially the type of people that you probably want to be with, who may say that they believe in the sanctity of marriage so much so that they are unwilling to date someone who's still legally married. So instead of putting yourself through that heartache, if it's possible, if it's just a matter of a few more months, waiting for some documents, the courts are processing, they're behind because of COVID, I would wait. If this husband, right, or a spouse has been stringing you along for years, they're literally missing, like you don't know where they are, which I think that there are ways around getting a divorce if someone like absolutely doesn't like respond. Extenuating circumstances, okay, but where possible, I really think it's in everyone's best interest to be fully divorced before you move on and start dating. For the simple reason that if you want to date people with intention, and not just dating like having fun. If you want to have fun, you tell the truth, you're having fun. But if you want to date somebody with intention, how serious can they take you? You're legally married. And again, if you want someone with integrity and who believes in marriage, the both of them together, they probably won't date you. I could not imagine. First of all, I'm married. I'm going to be married for life. Infinity, right? Right, babe? Infinity. But just to give an example, if this were me, I don't think I would date until I was divorced. And I don't think that I would date a legally married man. It's so questionable. It's so scary to be on the other side. What if he comes back? Are you going to give him another chance? He still has his clothes there. Like, do your best to get fully divorced before you start dating. Do your best. Okay? Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. This person asked, not enough men are talking to me on my profile. Am I doing anything wrong? Probably. I'm going to give you a quick list of things that you need to do to increase your interactions and improve your dating profile. This is what I tell my clients. So listen up. These are freebies, right? I shared it before, but still good stuff. So you need 6 photos. 6 photos really give a round picture of who you are and what you look like. So some of those photos need to be your face with minimal makeup and minimal filters. You need this human being to know who you are. You don't want it to be awkward. You don't want it to be uncomfortable. You walk in, he looked right past you because you don't look like you. Now you're feeling subconscious, look like you. So some of those photos need to be a clear photo of your face, like this clear. Well, I mean, I changed the angle because this is awkward, but I told y'all, if you joined the live late, I never have my phone awkwardly angled like this. I don't like my hair. I'm trying to cut off like some of the ridiculousness. My face looks round and stupid. I'm not happy. But anywho, it would be a clear photo similar to this, but the phone would be upright. You also need to have clear photos of your physique. Now, don't have to be in a bathing suit, definitely not in lingerie, but you need to make sure that this person can see your entire physique. You do not want to walk in on date one and they're like, damn, I thought her butt was bigger. I thought her butt was smaller. Nah, I need you to see the curves. I need you to see the fupa. I need you to see the skinniness. I need you to know who you're talking to so that when I gather you're attracted to me, I know you're attracted to me and not because I misrepresented what I look like, okay? I also would include things you love to do. So does that mean, oh, Shirley says round and beautiful. Yeah, Shirley calls me pumpkin because of my big, stupid, round face. Anywho, yeah, things that you like to do. So if it's travel, if it's, volunteering at your church, at the soup kitchen, reading to the kids in the library on a Saturday, include something that shows you doing what you like to do for two reasons. One, you'll be actually happy. Like your smile isn't a smile for the camera. Your smile is a smile because you're doing something you enjoy. And then two, it gives the other person an opportunity to talk about something. Oh, I saw when you were reading at Grand Army Plaza, downtown Brooklyn, to the kids on Saturday. Is that something that you do frequently? It gives people an opportunity to jumpstart a conversation based on the story that's being told in your photos. I'm getting some more comments in there. Absolutely. No group photos, please. I don't need to figure out which one it is that's in the photo that I like or I don't like. I swipe on you because I think you're the prettier one or the more handsome one. I don't swipe on you because I think that you're the least attractive one. No photos with other people. You can have a pet. If all of your photos are your pet, you seem like a weirdo. You may be a weirdo and that's what you want to represent. Okay. However, if you're not a weirdo, a photo of your pet one time will suffice. This is not a pet dating app. It's your profile. It's weird. Okay. So that's the photo piece. Then in regards to improving your dating profile, I'm talking to women specifically, make sure that you're coming off as positive. Well, both genders, or all genders, but make sure you're coming across as positive. Do not write, if you not looking to settle down, then. Okay, I know it's frustrating, but even the ones who want to settle down don't want to be around negative Nancys or negative Nathans, and they will keep it moving. If no hookups, please, I get it. However, negative is not the vibe. Positive vibes only, right? So your bio should look like something, and I have a reel about it, and so I might not get this exactly right because I don't remember exactly what I said, but something along the lines of, if I get this wrong, go to my reel and check it out. I tell you exactly what to write in your bio. I remember. All right. So it's your name. So hi, my name is Alison. Your interest. And I am a cheerleading coach with a youth team. And I am on this dating profile so that I can find a significant mate. Keep it short. Keep it quick. People do not read. Men don't read. People don't read. And if there's anybody here who's a business owner, you know what I'm talking about. Both men and women, you'll make it super clear. I'm selling 12 donuts for $5, pickup only. Oh, can you do drop-offs? How much are they again? Do I get a baker's dozen? People don't read. And so men don't read, right? So you're not writing a whole story. You're quick and easy, your name, something about you, so that they can have something to grab. Oh, you're a cheerleading coach with a youth team. That's amazing. I used to play football. It's something to jump off of. And then what you're here for. Make that clear. Because you do want to eliminate some people. And if you make it clear that you're looking for a committed relationship, right? You may not want to use the big M word, but make it clear what you want. Because if you say that you're looking for hookups, then that's what you're going to get. Or to go with the flow. You go with the flow with somebody else. You ain't going with the flow with me. I ain't got time for that. I have a friend who's on here right now who was complaining about the matches that she got. I asked to see her profile. She shared it with me. And she said something about going with the flow. Well, yeah, they're going to try to flow right into your bed. Like, hello? Do not write things that you don't mean. Always be your authentic self. Okay? Please be mindful. For the gentlemen, for your dating profiles, please put photos. I am advising anyone who listens to me. I got 50 people on here right now. There's going to be like 1,000 or 1,500 people who watch it later. And it's going to be on YouTube. And I got a lot of followers. All right? I'm doing all right. Gentlemen, I am advising all women to keep swiping if you do not have photos. You think that men are the only ones that care about aesthetics? Men, put photos. We are passing you straight. Is that how Safari says it? Street. We're passing you street. That's how I look like a Jamaican. Street. We're passing you. We're not clicking on you. Stop being lazy. I'm advising my clients. I'm advising you all. I'm advising the audience. If there are gentlemen who write nothing on their profile, we are passing them straight. We're not wasting our time. Because clearly, if you can't even spend 5 minutes writing 5 lines, like in total, I'm talking about the prompts and your bio, and post 2 or 3 photos, and you playing games. You playing games, I'm going to keep it moving. Okay, yes, Tiff, street. I know, the Jamaicans are going to kill me, okay? Write something. I'm telling you, if you don't write anything and you don't have photos, we're passing you. Because clearly you here to play games. As mother would say, you playing the ass. Like, you not here. You not serious. So, good. We not serious neither. Next. All right. Did y'all just put these questions in? Did y'all go back to my story, put these questions in? Because I ain't had these 2 questions before. You playing games. Speaking of my mother, she just texted me. Okay. I'm taking these 2, and I'll see what I'm doing on time, and then I'll see the questions in the queue. But no more questions in the queue. I'm not taking them, so don't waste your time. Okay? Yeah, I don't like it. It's too high. If I put the phone up all the way, you know what I'll do? Haha, incentive for you guys to stay to the end of the live. When the live is over, I'm going to put the phone up and you're going to see how I look like the queen from the first, Coming to America. I look ridiculous. Now, I like drama hair, right? I don't like plain hair, but I went to Jamaicans and they gave me a 5-inch ponytail, which is why, like, height, this is how tall it is on my head. That's why I'm at this weird angle to cut it off so it looks like it's this much. Perspective, baby. But if you stay on the end of the live, I'm going to pick the phone up and I'll show you how ridiculous my hair is. And thank God that Paris is going to take my friend Paris, for y'all who don't know. She owns an event space, BK19. You can't beat the rates. Beautiful all-white space in Bushwick. Holla at her if you're in Brooklyn or New York and need a party space. Anywho. I just showed y'all a little bit. Can't show y'all. Yeah, don't sing that to me, Jameson. That's not nice. Anywho, she's going to take the ponytail off and redo the ponytail and then leave the sewing. So let's see how that works. Okay. These 2 questions, and I'm going to see what I can do in the queue, but no more questions in the queue. And if you stay, I'll show you how ridiculous my hair looks. Yes. Oh, no, this question was here before. My bad. Is going to the beach or the lake for a 2nd or 3rd date too much? I think it's too sexual. Thoughts? Is going to a beach or the lake for a 2nd or 3rd date too much? I think it's too sexual. Thoughts? So, I think it depends on the circumstance. I would not go to the beach or the pool or a lake with a guy for a 2nd or 3rd date. I would not feel comfortable with him seeing that much skin yet. So I wouldn't do it. Now, there may be some circumstances, right? It might be that maybe he's throwing a beach party. He was already doing it, and he invited you. You're going to meet some friends. That's nice. If you knew him from before, and so he's probably maybe have had opportunities to see your physique before, like half naked, then seeing it again is no big deal. You know each other from college. You guys were at events before, so this is now we're just dating romantically. But generally speaking, yeah, I would not go to the beach or the pool or the lake for a 2nd or 3rd date. I just wouldn't. But I do have a friend who met a significant partner in Miami, beach town, which is another factor depending on where you live, right? And so I think their first date might have been like walking on the beach and having a conversation. She might have been in like a wrap or something. I don't know what you call those things. A cover up. So that's that. Oh, Malika has a good point. She says, I think things are only as sexual as you make them, and it depends on how much time has passed between the 2nd and 3rd dates. They do that with spa dates too. What do you saying, Mimi? Like, you think that they're trying to see your nakedness by creating a spa date and trying to make move things on sexually a little faster? Breakfast or lunch on the beach would be nice if you're covered in like a sundress or something. Okay, I like that. Like I said, you have a cover up. I personally, and I'm like overconfident, and I just don't feel comfortable that fast. But the circumstances can make sense, like Hay just said. Yeah. So Mimi says sometimes they try to be slick and take you on a spa date so they can see that body. Oh no, I think I missed some of this conversation because somebody's talking about money, and we ain't talk about money, even though I like to talk about money. If you're a dude with a lot of money, how should you come? Y'all sneaking questions in the comments. See, this is what happens when you bend the rules. Ain't no bending rules. Put it in the day before. If I have time, I'll take it in the queue. I don't have the time to take it today. So you got to hold off. You got to wait till next week. Okay? Or you can book a session, 30 minutes, $75, and that price will not last. Because on the low, I can't tell y'all, done signed documents. This is blowing up. So if you're really pressed and you can't wait till next week, click the link in my bio. Click the third button. You can schedule a 30-minute or an hour-long session. Okay? Okay. Oh, okay, you're new here. Yep. So tell them in the comments, y'all. Tell them the rules. Tell them how it works. All right. Why he unmatched me after I said a few. Oh, okay. Next sentence makes sense. He asked, how many people are you talking to and how in-depth are your conversations? So he asked, how many people are you talking to? You said a few. He unmatched you. Okay. So that means that he is looking for someone that only wants to see him exclusively, which is his right. However, I am not removing myself from the dating pool after a few conversations on a dating app. He unmatched you, which means you guys didn't even transition to the phone. That means you guys didn't even transition to FaceTime. That means you guys didn't even transition to an in-person date. And you expect me to cut everybody off for you? Red flag. Nope. No. So good, I'm glad he unmatched you. Because for me, he's moving too fast. We're talking on an app, and you have a problem with the fact that I'm talking to other people on the app? Can we build a little bit? Just a little bit. I put a lot of fake Jamaican accents in here because of my hair. I'm good. Let him unmatch. Tell the truth. Continue to tell the truth. And nope. Thank you. K-Bree. Big nope. Okay, huge red flag. He can't stand competition. And we're living in a competitive world, so get over it. Just as I expect him to be speaking to women until there's a conversation of exclusivity. And we both agree. Man, y'all gonna make me curse today. Not you, but these situations. So a man steps up and plans a beach date is sexual, but women complain about a man not planning dates. Okay, sir. So how many millions of places can we go outside of a beach date? First of all, the beach is not even an option for like 40 of the 48, I might be dragging it, 38 of the 50 states. So yes, we want you to plan dates, but it doesn't have to be the beach. It doesn't have to be a place where I have to practically be naked. That's not asking for too much. In this case, trust me, I talk about when women ask for too much. This is a drag. But women complain about men not planning dates. Plan the other thousands of locations that we can go to. It doesn't require me to be in a bra and a panty. Come on now, you be doing better than that. Don't do that to me. I had a guy offer to pay my dating fee if I went off the site. When you say dating fee, you mean like the cost of being on the dating app? I mean, if it's been a long time and you feel comfortable, then do what you gotta do. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people paying their way to get what they want, not to buy from you or buy you, but if you wanted to be with him anyway, cut off the app. Okay, what do I have here? Is it right to ask his age on the first date? Absolutely. First of all, I would have asked before the first date. If you're on a dating app and it shows their age and you want to confirm it, cool. If they don't look their age is on a dating app and you want to confirm it, cool. If you met them organically and you for sure can ask, that's regular, super regular. You ain't got to even think about that. Ask anybody their age. That's not a problem at all. What you don't ask is like people's salary. You don't ask their credit score, like those kinds of things. But yeah, you can ask their age. What do you think about saying your age on the first date as a lady? I don't subscribe to that height of tradition. Like, it is A-okay for a woman to say their age if they feel comfortable. And if you're dating seriously, I think that the person should know. Like, they should know how old you are. That's important. All right. So since you guys waited, I don't know if y'all waited because y'all want to see how ugly and ridiculous my hair was, or if you just like the content. Before I end this and I show you my dance hall queen hair, I want to thank all of you guys for joining the live. I want to encourage you to share my page with anyone who you think can benefit. If you share this live, it's going to be over by the time they see it. But go ahead, like after I post it, which I post all my lives, even though I don't know if I'm posting this one because I don't like my hair. But share my page with anyone who you think can benefit. If you need assistance, go ahead and click the link in my bio, scroll down to free resources. And then once you've tapped out on that and you still need assistance, you can again click the link in my bio to either book a single session or you can join my full-on coaching program, The Partner You Deserve. In that program, I teach people how to navigate the dating scene both online and offline, as well as how to become better versions of themselves so they can grab the supposed partner that they think that they deserve, but maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. I'm just saying. Thank you, Mo's World, for saying I love the content. Okay, so you guys ready? Are you ready to see my stupid round face and my dance hall queen ponytail that hopefully Paris can save me from tonight? Okay, if you're ready, I'm ready. I'm gonna do this in slow-mo. Oh. Look at this ponytail. It is 5 inches tall. 5. Let me tell you why it's so outrageous, okay? Let me tell you. I'm going to go back to my regular angle now. Do not take screenshots and not share with your friends. It'll be out tomorrow. Oh. See, now everybody's saying, oh, it looks so nice. Oh, yeah, it looks so nice because I did like this and I played y'all. Okay, my friends, all right, y'all ain't got to do all this now. Oh, damn. Don't Kevin Hart me, okay? All right, so let me explain why it's so high. It's not bad. Yes, it is. I'm still cute. I am still cute. Okay, so let me explain why it's so high. I'm going back to this angle so y'all can't see how ridiculous it is, and now you only see half, right? So the reason why it's so high, yes, it is. It's outrageous. She's young. All right, so the reason why it's so high is the following. First of all, even though I am who I am, I present you guys, y'all know me. Everything's out there. I have a very hard time telling professionals what to do. You went to school, I didn't. I'm paying you for a service. So I walk out the nail salon, I'm not happy with my nails. I walk out the hair salon, I'm not happy with my hair. I have a hard time telling people what to do when it's their profession. I feel awkward. I feel like they're mad at me. I don't like it, right? That's why I just try to find people who know what they're doing and I don't have a problem. So, no, this is not the hairdresser I always go to. This was a walk-in on Pickens Avenue and I got what I paid for. So the reason why it's so high is because normally in 2021, and the women will understand what I'm talking about, when we get a ponytail, they do an invisible ponytail. They braid your hair, then they take the weave and they wrap the weave and sew it in, right? Or glue it if you get like the black paper thing. And they sew it down. One, that makes the ponytail thinner and more natural, like it's coming out of your head because it's based on the thickness of your actual hair, your braid. And then 2, it elongates the hair. So you can get like 18-inch hair, but then it looks like it's 22 inches because they wrap the track. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, good. The old school way is to make a bun. So you put the hair in a ponytail, you twist the hair around, you make a little bun, and then you sew the hair around the bun. It's not that tight. I will be okay. Okay. So you sew the hair around the bun, right? The problem is that my hair does not make one bun. My hair makes 2 buns because it's a decent length, right? It's about like bra strap length. So normally you make 1 bun, you sew around that bun for the hair, you'd be fine. I don't have 1 bun. When you make my bun, I have 2 buns. So I have a bun that's here, and then my second, if this makes sense to y'all, is here. So it's 2 buns, 1, 2 versus just 1. Please let me know in the comments if you understand what I'm saying. I'm not talking until I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So because of the length of my hair, when she made the bun, it had to be like 2 swirls. Now she went to sew my hair, and now it's twice as tall as what it should be. That's my problem. Okay, Mold's World gets it. Okay, that's the problem. So I am going to Cheryl. I spoke to our hairstylist, and she said that she will not redo half of it because she doesn't want to touch other people's work. I mean, you're not really touching other people's work. You're redoing it. Okay, expert of hair. She's redoing it. So she doesn't want to redo it. So my friend is going to redo it. So I'm going to take this whole ponytail out. And my friend is going to do it the way it's supposed to be, an invisible braid. Braid it, or visible ponytail. Braid my hair and then wrap the weave around it. Okay? This is the struggle bus. Black hair is the struggle bus. So let me tell you another story before I let y'all go. Another hair one, right? So normally, I don't have a relaxer. And so 9 months out the year, I do a press and curl. My hair's lit. It's amazing. I'm good. 3 months out the year in New York City, I cannot do that because I will walk out with a puff. So for the last 5 years, I've been doing faux locks. I don't have to worry about it. And I'm going through and that's it, right? I like the locks look. I'm happy. However, I was tired of doing the same hairstyle for 5 years, 5 summers in a row. So I said, okay, I'm going to try different hairstyles throughout the summer, which if you look through my reels or my thingies, you can see a nice variety, right? It looks like the DMX, what these want from her, right? It was Linda, Letitia. However, I need to find different stylists with different schedules. Y'all know I go off about stylists. This beauty industry, hair, makeup, nails, is a hot mess express. I am not washing my own hair. I'm not going through all that, right? These stylists don't wash hair. You got to come with your hair washed. Why? And don't tell me because of COVID, because y'all wasn't washing hair before COVID. They don't have a link in their bio. I don't know what the address is. How am I supposed to plan a very busy life if I don't know where I'm going? Telling me Brooklyn is not enough. Brooklyn can be 45 minutes from the other side. Annoying. I'm so annoyed with the beauty industry. So as a result, I am limited to people who wash hair. I'm limited to people who have a link in their bio. And it's like the people who can care for natural hair don't do styling, at least up-to-date styling. The people who do up-to-date styling don't do care. My hair was in knots. I have not seen my hair in knots since I was 12 years old. I had 2 knots yesterday. I had to detangle my own hair. It was a mess. It was tough. Okay, y'all need to DM me some people because I be putting in my stories too, and I ask her all the time, I need somebody to do this or that, and y'all send me stuff, and they don't have a link in their bio, they don't respond to their DMs, they don't have systems in place for their business, they don't wash hair, my book opens I'm not even going to start it because then it's going to come across as rude. Nonetheless, this is my struggle for the whole summer, and I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I'm going to work it out. Come to Cali. I'll see what I could do, Danielle. I'll see what I could do. I might have to fly to people because nothing other than God and my husband and my family that matters more than my hair. My thought is actually I'm going to take this. I was thinking about taking this out, leaving my hair to take a break and not going live and just not doing what I do professionally because the hair struggle is real. Anyway, I got to go. I love all y'all. If you have recommendations, send them to me. I'm always asking for recommendations and y'all ignore my stories. So I need you to do that. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for everybody who's joining. Love you all. Adios, amigo. Bye. Should I give y'all the final angle? Okay, bye.